Okay, continuing on for dimensional analysis. Let's do some more conversions here. And now we're going to convert gallons into fluid ounces. Okay, so convert 3.50 gallons to fluid ounces. Now both of these are non-SI units. So again, we look at the back of the book and find our conversion factors. These are the ones that you do not have to memorize. So the conversion factors given to us are 1 gallon is equal to 4 quart, which is equal to 16 fluid ounces. Okay, so here you have a direct conversion from gallon to fluid ounces. You can skip the quart in the middle because we don't really need it. So strategy is very simple. In this case, you go from gallon straight to fluid ounce and set up again gallon times and then ounce on the top because that's what you want, and you want to write fluid ounce because ounces are also for solids, and gallon at the bottom. Put in all the numbers, 3.50, and then 1 gallon is 16 fluid ounces. So then you go ahead and do the calculation for this problem, and the answer is 56, and that is in fluid ounce. And you can see that when we did this, the answer was exactly 56, whereas our significant figures that we started with was 3 significant figures. So if you want, you can give your final answer as 56.0 fluid ounce because that is the exact number that we're working with. Let's do another conversion over here. And now the conversion we're going to work on is for volume, except now that it's going to be what we call secondary units. Secondary units meaning volume, centimeter cube, or area, centimeter square, and such. So let's look at this one. Find the volume of a cube that is 7.36 inches times 4.13 inches times 4.41 inches in dimensions. And you find the volume in cubic centimeters, which is written as cc or centimeter cube, okay, whichever you prefer. So there are 2 ways of doing this. 2 ways. One, you convert all values to centimeter first, or the second is do volume calculation and then convert once. Okay, so we're going to do both of them. The first one, convert all values, okay, to centimeter, and then we will do the conversion. So this is how you set it up. You have 4.13 inches times 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. That's your first conversion. Then you convert the second one, which is 4.41 inches, and convert that into centimeters. So 2.54 centimeters over 1 inch. And then the third conversion, which is 7.36 inches, and it times 2.54 centimeters over 1 inch. And you continue on because you still have to take this, which is the volume of all of this. So finish off the calculation, and you will come up with 2.20 times 10 to the power of 3 centimeter cube. So that's the first way of doing it. And if you see that you multiplied the inches 3 times by 2.54, because this is a volume conversion, so the second method works a little easier. So do volume calculation first. And here you will take 4.13 times 4.41 times 7.36. And this is inches and this is cubed inches, because this is volume. And so now when you convert the cubes to cubes, you will have in 1 inch cube, which means you have to cube the number also, and you have 2.54 centimeter cube, but then you go ahead and also cube the number, okay, over here. And you should get exactly the same answer, because the answer is still the same, okay. Your calculation method was a little bit different, okay, but that's how you would do measurements or calculations for centimeter cube and converting it from inches. And this will work from volume to inches and volume to centimeter also. Okay, one more example for complex conversions. So here is the question. 1 cubic foot of water weighs 62.4 pounds. What is the mass in grams of 1 liter, okay, 1.00 liters of water? So this one is cubic foot of water and liters of water. So we really have to do a whole lot of thing here, because foot is a measurement of length, whereas liters is a measurement of volume. So our strategy is to go from liters to milliliters to centimeter cube to inch cube to feet cube to pounds. Okay, and that should get us to where we want to be. And let's go ahead and start setting up all of this. If it seems long, it's fine. If you have a shorter way, that is fine, so long you come up with the right answer. Okay, so liters times, and again milliliters goes on the top, liters down here. Set up your units first so you know that you have all the conversion factors, and then centimeter cube on the top and milliliter at the bottom, and then centimeter cube down here and inches cube up there, and then feet cubed, inches cubed times, let's go to pounds now, and so lb, and then from pounds, of course, that's in feet cube. And we're not quite done. Our strategy was a little incomplete. So let's go ahead and finish that, because we need to go from pounds to grams also. So we need one more factor here, and that is to go from pounds to grams. All right, now let's put in all the numbers. So 1.00 liters is equal to, in 1 liter you have 10 to the power of 3 milliliters, or 1,000 milliliters. This is a direct conversion from 1 milliliter to 1 centimeter cube. Okay, so that's a 1-to-1 ratio. And then remember, in 1 inch there were 2.54 cubed centimeters. Then going from inches to feet, in 1 feet cube there are 12 inches cube, and this one is cube as well. And then from feet cube to lb or to pounds, that is what is given to us already. And so in 1 cubic foot of water we have 62.4 pounds of water, and then we find out how many grams we have in a pound, and this is going to be 1 pound has 453.59 grams, and then we'll do the calculation. Okay, so to review again, our strategy is to go from liters to milliliters to centimeter cube to inches cube to feet cube to pounds and then to grams. Okay, and then we fill in all the numbers as in 1.00 liters, and then in 1 liter there is 1000 milliliters, and then in 1 milliliters there is 1 centimeter cube. In 1 inch cube there is 2.54 cubed centimeter, and then in inches to feet conversion, in 1 foot there are 12 inches, but you have to cube that because now we are working with length measurements, so you have to cube all of these values, okay, over here. And then what is given to us is that in 1 cubic feet of water there is 62.4 pounds of water. And then the last thing to do is to convert the pounds to grams. Okay, so get out your handy dandy calculators and work this out. And your answer should be 99.9 grams. Okay, and our answer is supposed to be in 3 sig figs, and that's what this is. Okay, so this is like a very complex problem of all the different kind of units. And go back to your problem and go ahead and cross the units that you've used up, so you know that you have the right answer. You should do this before. Okay, all right, that's all done.